Hi. Welcome to Anima Historia, a place where history speaks through emotion and story. History often remembers kings, popes, and conquerors. But beneath the banners and battles, there lived the unseen men and women whose lives were measured not by glory, but by survival. They were the heartbeat of a forgotten world, the medieval peasants. Their names faded, their graves unmarked, yet their hands built everything we stand upon today. To be a peasant was to belong to the earth, utterly and without question. The rhythm of their lives was not set by kings or clocks, but by the turning of the seasons. Spring brought hope. Summer, exhaustion. Autumn, harvest. Winter, silence. Every handful of soil held both promise and punishment. And yet, through the calluses and blisters, there was something beautiful, a quiet devotion to the land that gave them life. It's easy to imagine their world as endless toil, but that would be a lie. There was laughter between the furrows, songs after the harvest, and love that bloomed even in poverty. Festivals filled the year: May Day, midsummer, harvest feasts. For one night, the fields were forgotten, and life felt boundless again. Joy, for them, was an act of defiance, a way of saying, "We are still alive." For the medieval peasant, God was both comfort and command. Faith explained the harvest, the storm, the death of a child. It gave meaning to what could not be controlled. But it also bound them, reminding them that obedience was holy and rebellion was sin. Between hope and fear, they found a fragile peace. Every prayer was both a whisper of gratitude and a plea for mercy. In a world built on hierarchy, women bore the heaviest weight. They worked the fields, brewed ale, mended wounds, and raised children who might never survive their first winter. Their labor filled every silence between dawn and dusk, unpaid, unseen, but indispensable. Through them, life endured. Their power was not in sword or scripture, but in the simple, steady act of care. Most peasants were serfs, bound to the land as tightly as the roots of the crops they tended. Their labor fed lords and kings who might never know their names. Freedom was not a right but a rumor, a dream passed between weary hands at dusk. And yet, even in chains, they carved out small rebellions: an untaxed loaf of bread, a stolen moment of rest, a song sung softly when the overseer was gone. History turned slowly, like the wheel of a mill. Plague swept through villages, leaving silence where laughter once was. But from that silence came change. Peasants demanded wages, freedom, respect. The feudal world began to crack. And from those cracks grew something new, the faint outline of the modern world. History rarely remembers her name, but her story lives in every one of us. In every meal shared, every field sown, every dawn endured. The peasants did not seek glory. They sought life. And in doing so, they built the quiet foundations of civilization itself. So, what do you think about this story? Let me know in the comments below, and if this inspired you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more powerful stories from Anima Historia.